I want all you motherflowers right now to be honest with yourselves. I want all you motherflowers right now at this moment watching this video, place your hand on your heart and be honest. This episode of Monday Night Raw from last night, the go-home show to WrestleMania 34, WWE's biggest show of the year, the last night episode of Raw, did it even excite you at all for WrestleMania coming up this Sunday? Because the last time I checked, go-home shows are supposed to excite you, are supposed to make you want to look forward to watching the pay-per-view coming up. Hell, it's supposed to make you look forward to a Sunday, period. Because let's be real about it, I know there's not a person out there that actually looks forward to a Sunday. Because shit, Sunday, holy crap, I got work the next day. It's fucking Monday tomorrow when you think about it, when you think of Sunday. And I'll be honest, they did not do a good job at all last night to excite me for WrestleMania. This whole build since the Royal Rumble has been up and down, up and down. And they had just the 1 week being last night to excite me, to excite all of us. And they couldn't even do that. Hey, yo, what up, motherflowers? It's me, it's Steve. I'm back at one more time with a new video. Thank you all for tuning in back into the channel. If you're new here, make sure, motherflower, that you are subbed to this channel. Hit that sub button down below, motherflower. Also, motherflowers, while you're at it, make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up, motherflower. See this? I'm like Fonzie from Happy Days. Hey, motherflower! Also, while you're at it, motherflower, share this video throughout your entire social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, wherever you share videos, motherflowers. Motherflowers, you can also follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, where I tweet throughout all these shows, Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, pay-per-views, but above all else with each and every single one of you motherflowers. Motherflowers, let me tell you something right now, motherflowers. This week alone, I am literally going to be uploading massive content on this channel. I got predictions coming up for NXT, WrestleMania. Hell, I even got a prediction video coming up in the works for Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor 12, Cody versus Kenny Omega. Hell, I even got to record a review for New Japan Sakura Genesis 2018, which had that amazing match between Marty Scurll and Will Ospreay, that crazy match between Okada and Zack Sabre Jr. We're gonna get Tanahashi and Okada again at Duntaku, but that's beside the point right now. This is from Monday Night Raw last night, April the 2nd, 2018. Raw was live last night from Atlanta, Georgia, the go-home show to WrestleMania 34. And I'm going to say this. Did they hype up WrestleMania? Yes. Did they talk about every single match happening? Yes. Did we find out what matches are going to be on the kickoff show? Yes, which I'm going to get into momentarily in this review. But overall, did they, like I said earlier, did they even excite you for a WrestleMania? No. I feel like they did not. Don't get me wrong, there were some gems here and there on this episode of Raw, but really, to be honest, this show just felt like a mess show. It's like they weren't even trying. You know what's crazy? You know what's sad? When NXT, they're not even on the WrestleMania card. Yeah, they're part of WrestleMania weekend. But they are doing a better job exciting you for TakeOver New Orleans than Raw or SmackDown have done, period, these past couple of weeks hyping up for WrestleMania. But that's my honest opinion, motherflowers. If you have a different opinion, let me know down below in the comment threads. Or if you agree the same way, let me know as well. If not, on Twitter, at HeelSteven Motherflowers. So, motherflowers, the show kicked off last night with a long Q&A session featuring Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon. They had the coach as the moderator for this, right? And they argue back and forth at WrestleMania until it's time for the pre-match photos. And in this whole thing as well, Triple H saying, Kurt Angle, you stand for integrity, intelligence, but reality is, also intensity, integrity, intelligence. But, I've known you for so many years, but you've never showed intelligence. We signed Ronda Rousey, and we've lost millions of dollars from again, the massive amount of money that was lost. And being that Ronda had, the reason why she was signed, because, hey, it was best for business for Stephanie McMahon. And just back and forth, they had the massive questions too. And anything about it, I know for a lot of people, it was very hokey. I understand. The reason I feel like, hey, they're trying to make this feel like very UFC-ish, MMA-ish, with these questions, both tables, the podium, and shit like that. And to me, it's just there's people have been saying, oh, Ronda Rousey may not be good in the ring. Honestly, we don't even know yet. So I don't want to come on here, even though, all she did was like a hip toss and a Samoan drop and an arm bar leading up to the build to WrestleMania 34 in a tag team match. But honestly, I'm willing to see where they go with this. I'm willing to see how they manage to make this match, happen at WrestleMania. But we get like this pre-match photo, like a photo op, if you will, like a face-off like they do in the UFC or in boxing. Even the coach was like, oh, it's not going to be UFC-ish or MMA-ish, but in reality it was. So F off Jonathan Coachman, mother flower. Then we saw Triple H grab the microphone, hit Kurt Angle on the back of the head. Ronda Rousey goes for like this vicious choke slam on Triple H. He about to do it. And then Stephanie McMahon puts Ronda Rousey through a table in the most sloppiest way ever. And that's how they close the segment there. The Authority, who do you think you are? Again, let's be real about it. A lot of you may not like Ronda Rousey. A lot of you may crap on her all the hell you want, but let's be real about it. You're going to watch WrestleMania 34 to see how the hell she does in the ring. Because you want to go on Twitter, you want to go on social media to see or to go and say, oh, she was good or she was bad. And you want those retweets, you want those likes. Don't lie about it, mother flower. Be real about it. So we'll see how that goes. We had Bayley versus Sonya Deville. Bayley won with the roll-up. Absolution then came out and they attacked Bayley after the match. Sasha made the save, but Banks demanded Bayley at the end to raise her hand up. Raise her hand. But Bayley's like, I didn't ask for your help. I didn't want you to help me. And they're arguing back and forth. Then you see Sasha grab Bayley like this by the face. It's like the type of shit that you would do to a child when they're not listening to you as a parent, whatever. And they started brawling back and forth again, going at it again. And then you had Absolution again get in the ring and beat up Sasha Banks and Bayley. Because again, why the hell not, right? You want to show emphasis to that women's battle royal, which by the way, the trophy is the ugliest thing I ever saw. But this is what happened when you guys, again, rebel on social media and complain, hey, we don't want the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal, so now we're gonna get a trophy that looks like ovaries now, if you will. So, hey, we get what we get. We then get Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. They had The Miz on commentary talking about his newborn daughter, which, by the way, congratulations to The Miz and Maurice on their newborn daughter. And, again, this is a crazy back and forth match, right? But here's the thing about it, though. I know for a lot of people, this was the highlight of the show. This was probably the best thing on the show, and that's fine and dandy. But how many times have we seen these two guys go at it? It's no different. It's like I've seen this before. There was a moment in the match where Ron was about to do the little power bomb, the buckle bomb to the outside of, on the guardrail, try to injure Balor again. That didn't happen. Balor countered, but it was all sent to all these near falls, and they were hyping this up. Oh, this match is amazing. This is crazy. But Rollins picked up the win with the curb stomp. After the match, Miz taunted Rollins with the Intercontinental Championship. I'll be honest, I look forward to this match at WrestleMania. I really, really do. I think it could be that show stealer. Then again, there's a lot of matches on the WrestleMania card that can be show stealers. But I feel like with this, Miz has to retain. And honestly, I'm not sure with Finn Balor, are we going to get the Demon King come out? Because really, to be honest, okay? Really, to be honest, should we get the Demon King? Yes, but if we're going to get that, you're insinuating that he's going to win. And honestly, I don't think he's going to win at all. I don't think he is. But we'll see how that goes. Braun Strowman was told that he needs to have a tag team partner if he wants to have the match at WrestleMania for the tag titles. And it looked like they're going to reveal who the partner is. Because, again, the Bar wanted to know. And Braun was like, all right, I'll tell you who my partner is. Under the agreement that if I reveal it, one of you had to have a match with my tag team partner. He's big as me, but differently. But he's not happy with you guys. And keep this in mind. If you guys follow Paige on Instagram or Snapchat, one or the other, it was revealed through one of those accounts that James Storm was backstage at Monday Night Raw. So for a lot of people, James Storm is on Raw. And I personally thought it was going to be James Storm for some reason. They both have long hair. They both got the beard. So, again, similar, same. People even said the Big Show. Thank God it was not the Big Show at all. People were saying also Samoa Joe. And Braun Strowman leaves. He comes back as Braun Strowman. He's Braun Strowman with glasses and a white button-up shirt. Literally reminded me of TNA when TNA would do Abyss and Joseph Park. Like, it's Abyss, but, it's like, it's funny because Corey Graves in commentary, oh, this is a different person. But then you find out, oh, it was actually Braun Strowman the whole time. And Corey's like, oh, it was Braun the whole time. And they had the match. Again, the match for what it was whatever. And it was just a brawl, if anything. And I like the fact that they're doing that. The whole mystery. Who was going to be his partner? People are saying alive. People are saying Samoa Joe. Whoever it is, if they waited this long to reveal who's going to be, it better be worth it. That's all I'm saying. Because the last thing you don't want to have, it'd be some random jabroni. And it's just like, at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We had video packages of both Matt Hardy and Gold talking about the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Apparently, Gold is officially in the Battle Royal. He referenced a quote or a line from Andre the Giant, who's in the movie The Princess Bride back in, I believe, in the 80s, talking about how once he wins the Battle Royal, Steven Spielberg will make a movie off of him. And then we get to Matt Hardy talking about the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal as well, how he will win the trophy at the Showcase of the Immortals, and how he will procure the trophy. And they had a match. They go to commercial, we come back for commercial break, and they're already starting the match. So much love for Woken Matt Hardy, I tell you. So much love for the participants. So much for showing care at all for these battle royals, which I'm gonna get into just in a little bit. Because we found out we're gonna be the kickoff matches, and holy crap, oh boy, the match for what it was a short match. Matt Hardy got the win. Then he went outside the ring, looked at the Andre trophy, and started screaming out, "Procure, procure, procure." So we find out the kickoff matches for WrestleMania 34 this Sunday. Both Battle Royals, the men and the women's, both the women's and the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal will both be on the kickoff show. Apparently on the USA Network. But the third match that will be added to the kickoff show is, unfortunately, Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight Championship. So the finale, the final of the Cruiserweight title tournament will be on the kickoff show. So literally, you go out of your way and you give us this crazy tournament, right? That all these guys busted their asses in, right? NXT, my bad, 205 Live now revamped is under Triple H's guidance, right? And how did we all get rewarded with this? We placed it on the kickoff show, because why the fuck not? Now listen, it sucks, I agree. It totally sucks. Both these guys deserve, in my opinion, and a lot of people as well, this should open WrestleMania, period. You want to start WrestleMania 34 with a bang? Start off with this match. And have everyone try to follow that. But that being said, let's be real about it, okay? You all knew going in that this match would end up being on the kickoff show. Yes, it's crazy. At the same time, when you think about it, in my honest opinion, what should be on the kickoff show is Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. That should be the kickoff show, or involved in that kickoff show, period. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're not going to put the U.S. title on the kickoff show, especially how Rusev is getting this massive pop reaction with the Rusev Day. You're not going to put Randy Orton, I'm sorry, on the kickoff show. You're not doing that. You're not putting Miz, Balor, or Rollins on the kickoff show either. No, you're not. You're definitely not putting Asuka versus Charlotte on the kickoff show. No way in hell you're putting AJ Styles versus Nakamura on the kickoff show. Now listen, you remember last year, WrestleMania 33, when everyone went out of their fucking minds when they found out that fucking Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Carmella, and I think also Mickie James, when they were supposed to be on the kickoff show, and everyone rebelled on social media, oh, give them a chance, and you all voiced your opinion, and it went from being the kickoff show to the main card, and in the result, you had Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin go to the kickoff show just to have the women be on the co-main event for like 10 minutes or so, or 5 minutes, whatever the fuck it was. It was a rush match that no one even remembered, the fact that Naomi won. You can do that again. You can rebel on social media. I know my good friend Elena, she went on Twitter and wrote hashtag give Cruiserweight the chance. You can do that too. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you look at WrestleMania 34 right now. It's the most stacked card, period. It's the most stacked card it's ever been in a long time. The last thing you want to do is put this on the main show, because knowing WWE, they'll probably put this on the co-main event somewhere after a big match where people will be dead, and risk that. Honestly, I'll just leave it as the way it is. Let it be. End of the day. At the same time, it's going to be on the network. It won't be on the USA Network special, the kickoff show. And I think at the end of the day, these two guys will go out there and they'll tear the house down. Both Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander. And I do believe at the same time as well that 205 is getting this massive revamp. And I look forward to seeing what they do. So there you go with that. John Cena cut another promo on The Undertaker regarding WrestleMania. Being at the go-home show, his final attempt to try to bring out The Undertaker. Talked about, you know what, he wishes it wasn't true, but it is true. Taker's not here. It's a shame, but at the same time, he'll be there as a fan. But even though he did say as well that, you know what, Michael Cole told him, hey, why don't you put yourself in one of these matches like the Battle Royals, or put yourself as a partner for Braun Strowman, or now put yourself in one of these Fatal 4 or Triple Threat matches. And he said no, because at the end of the day, he lost to Roman Reigns, he lost at the Royal Rumble, he lost at, the Elimination Chamber, he lost at Fastlane, and the last thing he wants to do is take a spot from someone who's been there full time. Gee, I think a lot of people should learn from that on the main roster. Maybe someone like a Brock or maybe a Ronda, but that's beside the point. And he calls him out. He wants everyone in Atlanta to start chanting and screaming for Undertaker, and nothing. And he proved that at the end of the day, this is what Cena said, Undertaker is nothing more than a dead man walking. Giving you the hint. Now, the fact that they waited this long for Undertaker to not show up at all, just essentially show up at WrestleMania, which, again, they're having the match at WrestleMania. No doubt about it. But the fact that they waited this long, as crazy as it is. Now, what you could do at WrestleMania, and I'll be real about it, I don't think we're getting the dead man Undertaker. We're getting American Badass. Kid Rock's going to be there. You can have Kid Rock perform American Badass while Cena's in the ring, and then they have their impromptu match, which is kind of weird because, again, you think about Cena and Taker, their dream match at WrestleMania being an impromptu match, essentially. We'll see how they do. I'm willing to give it a chance, but end of the day, let's see what they do. We had Elias and Heath Slater. Elias sang before the match as well. Good for him. Apparently, there's big plans for him at WrestleMania. Big plans, from what I'm hearing. Hopefully they are. Hopefully they deliver with that. And apparently he's not going to be in the Battle Royal, but there's big plans for him at WrestleMania. Had a match with Heath Slater. He won with a drift away. Nothing big there as well. We had Asuka and Dana Brooke for some reason teaming up to go up against Alexa Bliss and, for the love of God, and Mickie James. And I want to know why. Again, why is Mickie James, why is she still with Alexa Bliss? Mother Flowers, do any of you know the answer to this question? Let me know down below in the commentaries. We're not on Twitter. And also, Mother Flowers, what I want to know, Mother Flowers, is why is Asuka still on Raw? Didn't we establish that Asuka's going to challenge Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title at WrestleMania? So essentially, she should be on SmackDown Live. Granted, I understand that in tomorrow or today, because right now it's Tuesday, she'll be in the finale of the Mixed Match Challenge. But other than that, really to be honest, this match was a short match. Asuka tapped out Mickie James with the Asuka lock after the match. Alexa Bliss and Jane tried to double team Asuka until Nia Jax made the save. Now, during the show as well, he had Nia Jax talk about what she's been going through, how WrestleMania she's going to beat up Alexa Bliss, how she's going to squish her like a bug for being made fun of and all that fun stuff for over the years. Now, they also cut a promo with Alexa Bliss and Mickie James on their smartphone, right? They had a little lettering pop up and shit, talking about how Nia Jax is full blubber. Blubber, Mother Flower. That's right, blubber, Mother Flower. That's how we're building up WrestleMania. That's how we're hyping up the Raw Women's title match. Using word blubber. This is elementary bullshit. Elementary junior high bullshit. You know what this, I'm going to keep it, I said it on Twitter moments ago. If you go on my Twitter at HeelSteven, you will see the tweet that I wrote out. Literally, and I shit you not. Literally, if any of you ever watched Hey Arnold as a kid, listen, literally, Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax at WrestleMania 34 for the Raw Women's title is the equivalent to Big Patty wanting to beat up Helga on an episode of Hey Arnold. I kid you not. That is literally the equivalent. If you don't see it, then you're blind. But this is to a T the equivalent to what this match is. Big Patty wanting to beat up Helga. A bigger bully wanting to beat up a small bully because of the small bully making fun of the big bully. This is so middle school, elementary bullshit. But yet, the cruiserweights are on the kickoff show. Just saying. We then get the promo, the little square off, the final confrontation of Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Apparently, Paul Heyman, early in the show, was told by Kurt Angle to please don't try to add more gas to the fuel. And also, you had Kurt Angle tell Roman to, again, don't do anything crazy. But again, apparently per Kurt Angle, this is the match that the whole world wants to see. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. But Roman Reigns says, listen, he's going to do this for the boys, for everyone, to lock all the full-timers that are tired of the disrespect by Roman Reigns, by Brock Lesnar. And for what it was Paul Heyman in the ring, giving another promo about how Brock Lesnar will win at WrestleMania, how he's going to make Roman Reigns feel victimized and decimate Roman Reigns. And he's going to have to go to his family, go to his wife, go to his father, his uncle, saying that, hey, he lost to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And if by some miracle, if Brock Lesnar were to slip up a banana peel and lose at WrestleMania, then him and Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman that is, should leave WWE. But at the end of the day, Roman Reigns is not the big dog. Roman Reigns is Brock Lesnar's bitch. And then out comes Roman Reigns through the entrance area. And there's superstars blocking the way. And Roman's like, y'all full time go let this guy disrespect us and shit like that. And they just clear the way. It reminded me a lot of Stone Cold Steve Austin when he invaded SmackDown back in 2004. When he was going to confront Brock Lesnar. Kind of reminded me of that as well, but to each their own, right? He gets in the ring, and Brock had a chair, or Brock was going to go for the F5, whatever the fuck it was, and Roman countered, threw like 5 Superman punches, rocked Brock Lesnar, dropped him 5 times. Then he grabbed the championship right up in the air, which caused Brock Lesnar to hit the F5, and that's how they closed the show, with Brock Lesnar escaping. And you know what, though? I kind of get it. You know what I mean? I said this before, and I'll say it again. I know a lot of people are not big on this match, and I understand. But let's be real about it. The build-up thus far, WrestleMania 34, Brock and Roman, has been better leaps and bounds than their build-up from WrestleMania 31. Completely. And they're still saying the same story. Here's Brock Lesnar, this monster, this beast, right? But at the same time, it doesn't make sense, and I'll get to that as well. Who's a monster, he's a beast, and here's Roman Reigns getting his ass kicked, getting beat up every single time by this monster, by this beast in Brock Lesnar. But Roman keeps getting back up, wanting more. And eventually, the person that's getting beat up every single time finds a hole, if you will, in the monster's, defense or offense and shit like that. That's what we're seeing here. And listen, there's not a doubt in my mind this match will end up being a very good physical match. I know people are going to be like, oh, man, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this match. But let's be real about it, though. Let's keep it 100, okay? A lot of people said the same shit in WrestleMania 31. People were crapping on WrestleMania 31. But it ended up being one of the top WrestleManias for a lot of people. And they had a very good match then. There's not a doubt in my mind they'll have a good match this Sunday. And obviously, of course, it's going to happen. Roman's going to win. And listen, after WrestleMania 34, do me a effing favor, motherflower. Do me a fucking favor, motherflowers. Get the hate out your blood. Move on. Because honestly, listen, it's ridiculous. 3 years later, and Roman Reigns, for some reason, is still getting this massive hate. I think it's pathetic. Because let's be real about it. Roman Reigns can pay off your mortgage, pay off your school debt, and you will still hate him. But that's no here or there, guys. Again, the only good thing on the show, by default, was Rollins versus Finn Balor. But again, we've seen it before. The tag team division is kind of meh right now. Wondering who's going to be Braun from his partner. Ronda took a sloppy bump on through the table by Stephanie McMahon. And Roman got dropped 5 times, eventually hit the F5. That's what your go-home show to Monday Night Raw. Obviously, again, Cena as well. No Undertaker. We'll see at WrestleMania what's going to happen. But again, like I said before, Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax is, again, the equivalent to Big Patty wanting to beat up Helga. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button down below, Mother Flowers. Make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Alright, make sure you follow me there as well. I got a lot of this to upload this week. I got a SmackDown review later tonight. I will be recording sometime tomorrow or later today my recap of New Japan's Sakura Genesis 2018. I got a Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor prediction coming up. I'll probably do that tomorrow after the NXT review. Predicting TakeOver New Orleans, predicting WrestleMania. So again, if you are not subbed to this channel, Mother Flower, hit that sub button right now. We are almost at 1,600 subscribers. Let's get there. All right, so all I'm going to say here, guys, have a nice day, Mother Flowers, and I'll see you later. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Mother Flowers, it's me, it's Steve, and it's wrestling and whatever. Mother Flowers! Seriously, look at that. Big Patty and Helga, Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss, Mother Flowers. Mother Flowers.